Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the next episode of Project Hospital. We are basically very stubborn and we're gonna go and want to finish this day. No one is in bed yet, that's the title of the save because we have hospitalization already enabled and we already have all this place. We have a nurse. We have a doctor. I don't know where the doctor is. Probably he went to take a leak or something. I don't know. He is on his way somewhere. I don't even know where he is. Uh, but doesn't really matter. Nobody's here. It's only 11:49 in the morning. At least this time we didn't, miss half a day or something. We actually have a couple of days that are close to collapsing or something. We know that, but actually we wouldn't know that. We cannot really see that. Or maybe we should. I'm not sure. Maybe like this guy here, we should maybe actually have him in a bed instead of running around. Actually, there is one thing I was thinking of. If I if I send somebody to here and do an observation, I'm not sure how it actually going. Um, how actually he is going to uh, be diagnosed and everything. Do I still do it myself, or is it gonna be like, I'm controlling everything, so I should be able to do everything myself. I just don't know how really it works. Now, before anything, obviously we have to go back as always. Let's take a look. If we have any waiting for player, is Jane Lewis is waiting for us right here. That's one. Is there any other one? No. And we actually don't have a lot of emergency people. Waiting for paper player? No. There is nobody in internal. We have to remember that. So if you see anybody who is possibly an internal medicine, he probably should go over there. Okay, so this is the only one that we have to take care of. Fine. We have actually already made like 10,000, but that's obviously not enough and it's a long day to come. So let's continue as quick as possible. Let's just get back. Let's get this one here. And let's see what we can do. We already have all the symptoms as possible, so we just simply go and go ahead. As you can see, our uh, prestige is 97. Internal medicine is not so good. Now, why is that? Let's take a quick look at that. Not here, sorry. Let's go to the internal medicine. Why are they? Oh, because somebody's depressed and he has some critical needs. You know what? Why don't you just go and take care of your need? I mean, nobody really rushes you or anything because actually nobody is there. Okay, anyway, let's see the next one. It could be again orthopedia or cardiology or anything else possibly. Redness, breathing problems, swelling, and one hidden symptom. So we are at a ton of different things and we haven't been able to figure out anything. If we do an angiography, we would figure out something that is potentially very dangerous. So that's one thing. X-ray chest is not that dangerous if that's the problem what you have. X-ray chest, although X-ray chest would find out any of these things. This one is just evaluation. Temperature management we did already. Physical and yeah. So how about if we actually do an angiography? We already did an evaluation, so it didn't work. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do Elizabeth Hernandez is my best in um, differential what is it diagnosis. So why don't I do an I'm gonna actually do first an differential diagnosis and let's see what happens. because that's the quickest. She will be just thinking for a second and comes up with something. Viral tonsillitis, okay. What else do we have? Okay, we already know that he has fever. We don't need that. This one would just give him the antibiotics, which actually we don't get right now. So he's just getting rest with this. If he has the laryngoscopy, if he has a problem like that, he would get antibiotics. But you know what? It's all right. Analgesics, pain medicine, basically, he is already getting it. And yeah, he already getting it. So I don't need any of this, basically. I think I'm just gonna let it go. We're gonna treat this guy so we can go quicker. Hand contusion, that's very simple. We cannot really do anything about that either. So this is a good start. We basically get rid of quite a few people here. Now, she has high fever, which can be dangerous, obviously. A PCF is who I cannot even say that. Pharyngoconjunctival fever, to be a condition mostly caused by human mastodonvirus, causes small outbreaks. Okay, so anyway, what we definitely have to do first, we're gonna give him some antireplics, basically fever medicine, and then let's figure out what else is wrong with him. Oral cavity, neck palpation, physical. Basically, these are the basics. PCR testing would just give him the eye job, so that's the physical and oral and neck palpation. Alright. And right away that little triangle disappeared because we are giving him the fever medicine, which is actually not too realistic if you ask me, because it should take a little while to do that, but anyway. Crohn's disease or amoebiasis? Amoebiasis. Okay. Which one is that? Alright. I think abdominal pain, bloating, none of it. So actually, let's do an abdominal palpation. Let's do a physical anyway, I think. Do we need even a physical? Like, he really doesn't need any physical, as you can see. He's not doing any physical exam. It's all interview and different tests. So, I don't know. Right now, it seems to me, yeah, stomatics, if he has like excessive belching. Um, you know what? I'm still gonna do that, and that's it for now. There you go. Okay, we have this. Michael Miller has been here before, and I think this is actually our guy who is like danger. No, this is Robert Miller. Okay, that's the other Miller. Sorry about that. Daniel Clark. So we have two people basically who are dangerous. Okay, it's not this one. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, what do you have? Breathing problem, redness, swelling. You already have a ton of things. What else can you do that actually differentiates you? Chest injury, we would have an interview find it out. Yeah, you don't have that. We already did physical and everything. So this one would have an X-ray test. Both of them put an X-ray test. Angiography would show actually something very uh, scary. I'm actually thinking, let's actually do an angiography just to make sure, alright? Okay, David Martinez, we already know what your problem is, and it's for cardiology, so you are in the right place. We already checked your temperature, interview, ophthalmoscopy we cannot do, CRP we already did, so really nothing else we can do with you. Let's just treat you and get some money. Oh, she has a patch on her eye. That's kind of cute. Red eye. Okay, we already have a few things. Nothing turned out. Let's do a chest osculation. I can see a couple of places that could be a problem. Neurological. Uh, Hold on. Let's actually see. I would do an ophthalmoscopy because he has a red eye, and I don't want to do these right now. I'm just gonna do a neurological testing, I guess. Excuse me, guys. Neck palpation, what would it do for us? I'm not even sure. Would the neck palpation help us? Here, maybe. Oral cavity, neck palpation, if he has PCF, basically, but not a big chance here. It could be, though. So let's just do a chest and ophthalmoscopy and let's come back to you a bit later. How about you, sir? I cannot even see anything because he has so many different possibilities. Okay, so the CT didn't show anything, apparently. Nothing at all. So Robert Miller is still with us and still has the same issues. Um, we already did an ECG. We did blood pressure, so all those are okay. PCR testing, we already did that as well. So what else can we do at all? We might want to send him over to internal medicine and do a spirometry because I think it's only in internal. Yeah, it's only at internal medicine. Because it's pretty much it's between internal or cardiology. Let's see in cardiology what can we do that would be maybe quickly give us some results. ECG, blood pressure. Okay, let's do an angiography. Okay, that would probably let us know if he has a any heart problem. CT didn't show anything. All right, go there and let's see. Okay, we know what your problem is already, but it has to be in internal medicine. As I remember, I told you, nobody is at the internal medicine. So go over there and let's see if you want to do anything else. We don't need a temperature. We don't need any of that. So we're just simply gonna send you over to treat you and gather $675. Let's see. Okay, your pirate eye lady came back and has nothing come up with the ophthalmoscopy and chest osculation. That's kind of annoying. We did already a skin allergy test as well, so that didn't work out. I think we have to do something more direct. Um, Red eye neurological, and let's do speech listening. I'm still trying to find out without doing something crazy. So neck palpation and nasal cavity as well. These are just simple things that I can do right here at the office without leaving. And then if nothing comes up, we're gonna come up with something faster. Okay, so this one, either bacterial or viral tonsillitis. Okay, so what's the difference? I think one of them just have an evaluation, one of them would have actually serological or microbial cultivation. That's pretty much the difference. This one would have some muscle pains. So let's actually do a physical. Actually, it would come up with the same thing. You see, same thing everywhere. Headache, fatigue. I'm gonna do a nasal cavity as well. Although no, I think I don't need to do any nasal, but actually let's do a chest oscillation, because one of them would need that, one of them wouldn't. Pain in the ears, same thing here. But anyway, let's do these two if it makes any kind of difference. Let's do a neck palpation as well with the, he has these things. Oral cavity, the problem is that oral cavity is either red swollen and suppurative, same thing, you know, so even if you do it, it's going to be the same. So let's just go and do this. Neurology, okay, so he has elevated LDL, so the blood test actually finally gave us something. Otherwise, we had like, again, like 1,000 different possibilities. Look at that, everything was empty other than the blood test. Okay, better. So ECG we've done already, right? Right. Yeah, look at that. That's all what we can do here. Angiography here. It could actually show a pulmonary, you know, what is it? A pulmonary artery blockage, which could be a very troublesome thing. What else? Ophthalmoscopy, we already did, right? Yeah. We didn't do perimetry and blood pressure, we did already. Tonometry and perimetry we didn't do. Basic visual test we did already. I mean, we didn't, but we know that he has a blurred vision, so it doesn't really help us. ECG we did, correct? Yes. Ophthalmoscopy we did, blood pressure we did, physical. So these two would have a perimetry, this one wouldn't. Hey Brittany, how are you doing? Good morning to you. You know, I am like going a little bit crazy because I opened this thing up here. I don't know if you've seen the other episodes because I don't know one thing. When I do a live stream, can you see the episode right away later and in good quality? Or you have to wait for like 24 hours or something before you can actually see it? I'm not sure. Can you help me with that? Because I really don't know. It seems to me that like you cannot even see like the two last episodes, and now you might see it and it's like kind of like upside down. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna do an angiography, I think. Um, if I do a perimetry, so this one would tonometry would show something, but perimetry would this one wouldn't, right? So let's actually do a tonometry as well. Okay. Well, I mean, when you are looking at my page, for example, can you see? Oh, okay. But what are the last two videos that you can see? It's supposed to be, this is like the third video after I opened um, my hospitalization. So I'm actually just wondering. But I'm sorry, I don't wanna, you know, I don't want, I know that you are actually probably playing at this time, so I don't really wanna like bother you. I was just really wondering because it just didn't make any sense to me. Okay, let's see if let's do a physical here. If he has a nausea or anything like that. Let's do what is this? Let's do a temperature actually. And I hope, oh, 36 and 35. Okay, then it's good because this is 37. Okay, that's good. Never mind then. That is good. Thank you so much. And let's do abdominal. Let's see if we can actually figure out which of these four we have here. Vomiting. Okay. Yes. And do they look like normal to you? Like, okay quality? If then it's, I don't know, like I cannot download it yet, and it says that it's only SD quality, but at the same time, it looks like actually people can see it and fairly good quality. So I don't know how it is, you know. Anyway, let's see. What are we gonna have here? Vomiting. It's a new patient. It's actually, I think general surgery seems to be a good place for that. Okay, thank you so much. Let's do a physical for sure. And I'm normally doing like abdominal palpation with that. And let's do a temperature measurement. Chest. Actually, with vomiting, sometimes when oh, I cannot do an ear exam here. So I think let's just do these and let's see if we narrow it down a little bit. Hey, Fever, how are you doing? Sorry about that stupid joke. So we already know that that's your problem, obviously. Let's see what we can do. Nasal, chest, physical. We already have the eye drops, okay? So that's we already have sneezing, red eye, and fatigue. So we already have the eye drops for here. So we don't really need um, well, we need still a physical. Skin allergy test, no need. Physical. Yeah, let's do physical, chest, nasal, basically everything. Okay, dokie. And we already have 26 people actually treated. We have 15,000 something, but don't forget, we probably have like a basic cost of like 23 or even more thousand right now. So that's kind of scary. Pork tapeworm. And again, brand new. This would give him stomatics. Okay, so let's do a physical. He has fatigue, hunger, and weakness. Abdominal. I don't think I need any of these. Wouldn't show me too much. So let's just do these two. Hold on. Did I accidentally pass over somebody? Let me just quickly check. Sorry, guys. Waiting for player is Barbara Hernandez. Yeah, that's good. I can see you. No more here. That's okay. We are actually managed. We have managed to send people pretty much everywhere else. That's very good. So we are not. Oh, waiting for people. Another one. Charles Lee. Okay, so we have. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first, which is an. Hold on. Nobody's here. Nobody's here, and nobody's here. Awesome. Sorry, guys. I think I misclicked actually, so that's why I had to do this. Okay, so ankle fracture. We could do an X-ray, but it wouldn't actually show anything. You just simply treat him, and then go to this person here, who has a PCF. We already know that. Temperature, no need. PCR sampling, we don't need that, because that would just give him some eye drops that you already get already. Neck palpation, we already done it. So again, but this. How many people in the neurology right now? Neurology, 4 people actually, which is fine. What do we do? Just give some eye drops. You know what? Just do it. So let's just treat this person. Now, by the way, we actually have a goal here that I'm trying to work on. Treat 20 patients per day at emergency. And I'm wondering how many I remember that I could see it somewhere, like how many already I'm done, but I cannot see it here. For whatever reason, it doesn't show up. However, here I can see that at emergency I treated 9 people, so I still have 11 that I have to treat. That's fine. So let's just treat this one here because that gives us one more, I guess. Oh, anemia. He's got anemia. I'm sorry about that, sir. Nothing really urgent. However, I do remember if you have anemia. Oh, no, no, that was asthma. I just thought that there was something that I had to do very quickly to make sure that he didn't have, he's not collapsing or anything. Anyway, which one? Okay, he's just going to the lab yet, but we already have the anemia here. But we haven't finished. All right, we haven't finished the microbial cultivation. Anemia was just simply found out by the blood test. So I'm just gonna go and keep letting him, wait. Diabetes. Okay, that's an internal medicine problem. So hold on. Before that, go to internal medicine. Thank you. And let's do actually an echo because it can be very dangerous. It can be deadly if you don't do that. Interview, physical, nothing really. Blood test. Blood test would give him insulin therapy, but diabetes is gonna do that. So anyway, let's just do an echo to make sure that we need ACE inhibitors or not. Okay, and sometimes it turns out we do, and then if we don't give it to him, he might actually collapse or something like that. Okay, what about you, Brooke? And we are already at the 12:37 mark, not too quick actually. And how much? 98% prestige. That's all right. So we're gonna have you have nausea, breathing problem, and vomiting. I'm sorry about that. Let's do a physical for sure. Let's do a temperature for sure. Let's actually do, let's see. What I would normally do is actually an abdominal palpation and definitely a chest escalation because of his breathing issues. And maybe a speech listening. Now, maybe I'm overkilling it. Maybe I shouldn't do that much, but let's give this person as much as we can. And we have a bacterial tonsillitis. We already decided that that's your problem. That's good. I'm glad to narrow it down. So now we're going to take a look. NSAIDs we haven't given. So we have to oral cavity is going to give him NSAIDs. So let's do if he has either a rat swollen tonsil or suppurative tonsils, which is possible. We're gonna see it, and he has painful lymph nodes, so we should take a look at this anyway. Nasal cavity, I don't think that we have to take a look. Do we have to have an ear exam? It would just give him pain medicine. We don't need that. Pain medicine, pain medicine. Antibiotics, we're already giving it to him anyway, and this would just confirm that we have that. So we don't need any of that. Let's just then oral cavity to see if he needs any NSAIDs, and that's it. All right, and go to you. Okay, look at that. All these tests and nothing comes out. He has red eye. The problem is, I'm not gonna send him over to the hospital yet. I don't have hospitalization here, but I could send him over to ER if it's already getting close to 6 o'clock, and let him be just regular hospitalization or observation more likely to see what's going on. But for now, what else can we do here? We already did nasal, neck. We already did all the easy ones. So I think we have to bring out the big guns, okay? Uh, we already did a skin allergy. Let's do I think we have to do like where are you? Let's do a blood draw. Let's do a serologic and let's do a microbial. Um, Angiography. I'm not sure if we need that. I think this is the no. This one would be physical and it didn't come out. Angiography is needed or not? I don't even know which would be the angiography when you look at it. I cannot really see it. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, I think these are Okay, we already did that. Angiography, I believe it's one of these here, but genioscopy, basic visual test. Kind of weird how I cannot find angioscopy. It's something with the heart, actually, isn't it? But I cannot see anything with the heart right now, so I don't think that actually it's even optional for us. Having said that, gonioscopy and tonometry are in the same place, but I don't want him to do so many things at once, actually. Just these, because when he does a blood draw, I think it can be also used for other stuff, so hopefully it's gonna work for her. Okay, so you have a pork tapeworm. That sucks. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna treat you. That's it. Okay. Philan philonep Pyelonephritis or urinary tract infection. Both sound pretty nasty to me if you want, if you know what I mean. One of them would be shown up in urinary uh, test, obviously, because it's a urinary tract infection. The other one is actually inflammation of the kidney. So it would show up on an MRI. Could have actually, why don't, oh, we already did the abdominal. So it's either MRI or urine, possibly a microbial. Okay, which one is easier? I think I'm gonna do an MRI because I haven't sent really anybody to MRI so far, so that's why. Oral cavity inspection has been done and actually did show up something, suppurative tonsils and everything, so he does need NSAIDs, and I think we're done here. So let's just treat this person here. Now let's actually take a look here, because I believe that he does need the NSAIDs. Analgesics you're already getting. Okay, nasal drops he can live without, I believe. But yeah, I do need the antireflex, analgesics, NSAIDs. We do need that. Okay, that's good. Let's go on. Chlorine gas poisoning or open-angle glaucoma. Oh, glaucoma, that sounds pretty nasty. He has nausea, red eye, and vomiting. I do believe we definitely start a physical, and we could do an oscillation, and that might actually be just enough. So let's see a very quick test first, and then we take it from there if necessary. Okay, peptic ulcer, triple therapy, high pylori infection, or esophagitis, or whatever how you call it. Okay, at least we know that we are in the right place here. A thorax percussion would show this one. Abdominal bloat, both of them would be bloating. This one wouldn't be bloating. Okay, so this one is very bad. If you do some gastroscopy, it's a very discomfort is very high. So I don't want to give him until I'm pretty sure that this is the problem. Okay, so let's see what else can we do. We can definitely do abdominal. We already did that. Let's do a thorax percussion for that. Let's do, actually, I haven't done that before. Let's do a neck palpation because that shows here and none of them here. And what else? Oral cavity inspection could actually help. We could figure out if this is the problem. Right? How about barium swallow? Is it simple? Discomfort low actually, but it's in the X-ray room. All right. Let's do this first. If necessary, we ask him to do that as well. But we can do everything here for now. We don't have to send him away. Now, what do you have? A ton of different things. You have headaches, bottom cough, and fatigue. So let's do a physical, chest, speech listening, and oral cavity. Okay, let's do a temperature as well. Now, internal, actually, four of them are internal. So you know what? Scratch that. Scratch that. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. Okay. I do a physical, but I'm just gonna do a nasal cavity. Because if he doesn't have any problem with the nasal cavity, I'm gonna do, sorry, a temperature test and the nasal cavity. So if he doesn't have any of that, then he probably doesn't have this problem. Maybe an oral cavity as well. No, just the nasal cavity should be enough. So if he doesn't have that, then probably it's another one. Then I can send him over to the internal medicine right away and doesn't waste our time here. Hey fever, skin allergy test no need because we know that that's what you have. So just go and treat this poor guy. Graves' disease, that sounds very serious. Antithyroids, okay. But I think we have some potentially deadly. Look at that. Everything is so dangerous. So we should start with the most important things. Let's start the blood pressure. Actually, we can do a physical first. Anyway, physical is always good. Um, you know what? Not even. No. Let's do a physical. And we already know that this is the problem. So we have to make sure that none of these are there. So we're gonna have to have blood pressure, an ECG, and a blood test. Ouch. Okay, so this guy is gonna be busy with us for a while. Temperature test as well. Yeah, and if we are already there, let's do a speech listening. So this guy is gonna be busy for a while. Sorry about that. Open angle glaucoma, that's what you have for sure already. The glaucoma, that's good. That's nice that we figured it out. We did the physical and we found some eye pain and stuff like that. That's why this one would give us some eye drops. Now, do we need anything else? This one would give us eye drops. Nothing here. Eye drops, none. Eye drops. So basically, you get just the same thing. Now, we are here. Let me see, can we give him eye drops here? Let's give him eye drops here so we can actually treat him here in ER. Because I want enough people be treated right now in ER. So it's kind of like I'm in between. Like I want to send people away. Oh, wait. What happened here? What happened just now, guys? Give me a quick second. Oh, actually, it's okay. I have no idea what happened, but something happened. It didn't actually show up for me. Did somebody maybe subscribe? That's a possibility, I think, which I really appreciate. Yes, thank you for the new subscriber. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me who is the one who subscribed me, I believe. Oh no, it's Pavel Shemetov. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream and thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And then something happened again, which I again cannot see. This thing is so quick. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. And let's continue quickly. Yeah. Okay, so we have a deep wound on leg. That's scary. And deep wound on feet. Now, I don't think that it needs a differential diagnosis. I think you just need a normal physical check. However, how serious is this? He has an open wound, you know. I think we really need first to have an emergency care to take care of that, don't you think? Thank you so much, my friend, to come, and thank you for the subscription. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to talk in the chat, and feel free to leave any comments below to if you have any ideas or how I could maybe make things better. Anyway, let's go to the next person who is struck. Oh gosh, Dark Sin. Okay, this is, I believe, one of the guys who is, yes, potentially somebody who potentially could collapse on us, but we don't know. Like, we cannot even see it unless we do something. So, before anything, obviously, we have to do a physical uh, check. I believe we should do speech listening to see which kind of problem he has. Um, do we need anything like very quickly? Dark skin, huh? I would do like right away, maybe okay, it suggests ECG all the place, but I'm thinking, do we need to have like a blood pressure? Dark skin. I mean, dark skin. It seems that he has some. Let's just do this physical and speech. Okay, let's check a temperature. Just wait. I don't even have the option of checking the temperature. So then let's just do these things and let's see what's going on. Okay, rattlesnake bite. Oh my goodness, that's really sorry for that. Now, if we do an ophthalmoscopy, we can give him some eye drops, I believe. Uh, Technically speaking, it should be the basic visual test, but we don't even have that option. So I think that's what I have to do. So let's do an ophthalmoscopy. I think it's okay to replace the basic physical test based on my experience here. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, coeliac disease and Crohn disease. What do we have here? Look at that. Okay, a blood test at least told us that he has anemia, but we couldn't. Microbial cultivation didn't show up here. This is the one I think would have the microbial one. Is this one? No, that's a blood test. CT. So, if I do a CT, I think I should do a CT enterography kind of thing. And we already did a blood test, and blood test just showed up as anemia, which means that it didn't show up as this one. We already checked temperature. He doesn't have any high temperature. We did CRP, didn't have that. I think I'm gonna do. You know what? How about if first I try a differential diagnosis? Okay, hopefully this way it's gonna go to a doctor who can actually do a differential diagnosis. Otherwise, it's totally useless, isn't it? So ophthalmoscopy didn't show up anything. That's fine. Please just treat him, her. Sorry. I'm Hungarian, and in Hungarian we don't have him and her, or his and hers, and stuff like that. So it's a bit. I always make a lot of mistakes with that. I apologize for that. Anyway, esophagitis, and we still have a hospitalization area which is unused. You know what? I think I'm gonna start using it. It's already 1:20 in the afternoon. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's just why not, you know? I was thinking I will use it only when I really need to, but it seems that I'm gonna go through the whole day without ever touching it, and that's kind of like why, you know? So, what do we have here? I don't want to do this because if I do that, it would only show. It doesn't even give me that. Oh, yeah, it would just give him antivirus, and we already get that. So don't torture that poor person. If we give a barium swallow, which is not that bad, it gives diet modification, but it's actually a low thing. It's not so important. Having said that, oh no, we already did, and I have a mosquito I ran. We already did neck palpation, and it didn't show up anything, so that's fine. And we did physical, and there is no need for, actually, we need stomatics here. He is vomiting, so I think we're good. I think I'm just gonna treat this person, and let's make sure that he gets everything. Yes, he does. Perfect. Okie dokie, what do we have here? Now, give me a quick second, guys. I want to check something here. Just a quick second, guys. I'm sorry. I need just 1 second here. All right, never mind. So, it's a brand new person. So, poor balance. Okay, physical. Let's do. Okay, we cannot do a neurological with poor balance. That's bad. However, we could do a speech listening and we cannot do an ear examiner? That's weird. Okay, so here is the thing. I'm gonna do a speech listening here, but actually, let's see if you actually have anything that looks like you are in the right place, because I have a feeling that he should go over to the neurologist. So let's actually do a physical. I'm not even gonna do the speech listening right now. I'm just gonna see whatever is in orthopedia. Okay, so physical, 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 physical. Everything is physical. So with physical, we can actually go almost all the way. We can find everything, right? MRI and stuff like that. So let's do some physical first, and hopefully we can realize that all what he has is definitely something else, neurological. Okay, here you go. So we now have a microwave burn. Oh, he is potentially collapsing because he have necrosis. Okay, I got you. So we have to do a debridement. We already know that. But all the rest is basically just treat him. Let's see if there is anything else that we might want to find out. Blood draw wouldn't do anything. Physical, we already did, of course, physical. So yeah, let's just treat this guy and he's gonna be all fine. Okay? Now, before we go, however, I let's see, I think he doesn't get everything that he needs. Okay, so burn wound, he would need some emergency care. Well, he's gonna get some burn management, so I don't think he needs the emergency right now. Analgesics, he definitely does. He's hurting, man. Protective dressing, I think he's already getting that with the burn management, right? Are you telling him he doesn't even want to give him burn management? No, you have to give him burn management, man. So why he is not giving any of the other things? Maybe he would give it after these. So you know what? Let's try it this way. I'm just gonna go keep the control and let's go to the next guy and let's see if they actually gonna give the control back to me. Where is this guy actually? Hold on. I just want to make sure that we have this person mark right. It's right here. Okay, good. Okay, so he's been treated, and now if we do that, nothing happens. Hopefully something is going to happen. Okay, you have chest pain and nothing else, and we have again like 50 different possibilities for you, and you came to the cardiology, which is possible, not really the biggest. Look at that, how many different possibilities are there. Let's do definitely a physical. Let's do a chest escalation. I want to do a thorax percussion, and I'm gonna do a blood pressure and a temperature. Okay, that should be like taking care of a lot of things. Hopefully, it's gonna give us just one or two extra options. Okay, so there's nothing we can do with you because everything is done already. So we're just gonna treat you. Thank you so much. So that's, you see, I did that nasal cavity because that was the idea that, hey, maybe if he doesn't have that, then he would have had, he should have gone to the internal medicine. But since he had that, all bets are off. So that's all what he has, all what she has. So that was a good call, I believe. Now, Joseph Harris is not really happy. He's bored. Okay. How can he be bored with all these examinations? I mean, come on. There's no reason for to be bored. Um, Again, we have like three possible places that he has a problem. We already did physical. Thorax we did. We haven't done USG. We haven't done. We did angiography and it didn't show up anything. So I have a feeling it's not gonna be this one. Physical, USG, X-ray. Okay, you know what? Let's do an X-ray because I don't think that he. But at the same time, oh, we already did that, so it's not showing up. So we already did all what really, we checked it because it could be dangerous. Now we're gonna give him an X-ray, and hopefully that's gonna show the real problem. Okay, pulmonary embolism. That sounds very serious. Okay, and obviously it is cardiology. Let's see how many people in cardiology right now, because we still have not too many. Actually, we have eight doctors, and 13 people is actually not a bad thing, uh, at this time at least. Cardiology, only one person, okay? Actually, with exactly the same problem. Okay, so why don't we just send you over to cardiology? Oh, no, no, no. I looked at the wrong place. Sorry. Cardiology, we have 3 people. Okay. It's all right. We already sent you over. So that's 3 people, including him, including her, and there are 3 doctors. So that should be okay. Now, here is the problem. A lot of things could be deadly here. Okay. So what we definitely do is quickly check on these things. And you know what? Oh no, I cannot. I cannot. Hold on. He was in here, right? Okay. Okay. Let's actually do this. Let's go for observation. Okay. And then we're gonna have basically a ECG, blood pressure, and angiography. Okay, ECG, blood pressure, and angiography. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change. I still have a lot of patients, I know, but I'm gonna try to follow this woman all around. So whatever else I do, I'm not gonna look at them. I'm gonna see their data, but I'm gonna see what's happening to this woman because I really wanna know now that she's going to observation with all this trouble, right? So, okay, let's see where she's going. Okay, again, this one, I'm not gonna look at her. I'm just gonna, oh, you have a deep wound on your leg. Everything else is taken care of. You don't, Oh, you do have an infected wound. That's bad. Okay, so now you're gonna be treated right away. Okay. Actually, well, it's a little bit infected, but let's give him the this one. Now we're still gonna go and follow you around, but let's just go to this person here. Okay, inclusion body myositis. All right, that is an orthopedia problem. That's good. We already have physical. Elevated CRP would only give NSAIDs. We already got it. Physical would give NSAIDs also. Diet modification. You know what? It says that it's a middle level. It's kind of serious. Blood. I cannot do anything with that. And you're already gonna get the corticosteroids. So no need for that. Alright, so actually I'm just gonna let him go. And hold on. Where is my not favorite, but no, not her. Where is this woman? Hold on. Wait. Where is the woman that we just... She's the one? Hold on. I'm looking for the person who... Oh, here you go. Lisa Taylor. Lisa Taylor, where are you? I want to follow you around because I want to see where she's going. Oh, she's sitting here. What is she doing? Oh, hospitalized going to the bed, but she's sitting down there. That's kind of interesting. Lisa Taylor. Hospital is going to bed. Okay. Now we are in trouble because I have no idea which one is the next one. So again, sorry about that. We have to go to check out where is the waiting for player. That's kind of annoying that I know by color I should be able to see that. Yeah, this one. Okay. Actually, this one, no, this is just going to reception. So this is the one that's waiting for the player. What we are looking at, here we have Lisa Taylor, and then we look at... Oh, come on, how do we do that? If I want to do this, but I want to get her, so I have to just go back here and do this maybe. Gosh, no, it's not that one. Hold on. Lisa Taylor, where are you? There, okay, and... She is somewhere here, right? Okay, she's there. Sorry guys, if you have some help, how I can actually make sure that I can follow this person around while I still want to treat everybody else. That's the problem. So inclusion of the myocarditis, what do you have here? So CRP would give NSAIDs. Alright, so we don't want any of that. Let's just treat you right away. And then we just go on. There you go. And Lisa Taylor, go to hospitalized, going to bed. Okay, got it. Okay, I know. Okay. Mary Hernandez, we're just gonna take a look at you. Deep wound or leg. Okay, they already closing the wounds and being treated. Why exactly are we going to you? We're just gonna say, okay, they are treating you. Oh, okay, these are the ones that I missed basically. So this one again, okay. And now this woman is running around very quickly without us letting, we cannot follow her. Okay, you're gonna be treated, that's fine. Come on. Okay, so wow. Uh, Nothing showed up on the angiography. Wait a minute. What was the last one? The last one was, yeah, angiography was the last one. Nothing showed up. So it's one of these two here. X-ray chest. We already scheduled an X-ray test. Where is it? I thought I did it. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's do an X-ray test for you. Okay. But where is our patient? She is coming in here. So I'm gonna actually keep it here. So we're gonna see her. All right. Retinal vein occlusion. Okay, we already know what your problem. We know all your symptoms. So we're just gonna treat you. And she is actually, look at that. She is going in. Come on. Oh, going to lab, and he still have. So the urine analysis didn't show up anything. That's useless. So just keep going because you have to go to the lab. Now, okay, so she's already hospitalized, waiting for a doctor's technologist for examination. All right. That's interesting. That's the first time I see it because I haven't got hospitalization so far. And this person have a headache. Who doesn't? I'm sorry. With all these problems, so actually without anything, I'm just gonna go for physical. Speech listening and maybe chest. Let's give him also a temperature measurement. That's okay. Okay, what do you have? Tetanus. Oh, okay. So basically, either he is. That's weird. So either his what is his spine is kind of screwed up, or he has a tetanus. Now that's kind of weird. But I think a physical examination should actually figure it out. But I also gonna do a temperature management. Okay, so go. Okay, so the where is she going? Going to workplace? Yeah, she's been hanging around some other place. And let's go to this person here. So he has TIA, is a transient ischemic attack similar to a stroke. Lasts up to 24 hours. Okay. And this one has some inflammation of the brain. Oh gosh, that doesn't sound good. All right. I think we still need to have basically. Do I not even a physical? Or let's just go to the big guns. I think I'm gonna do a physical and a speech listening. Oh, I cannot do a speech listening. That's weird in a neurology department. I already said that. And temperature, because we have actually a couple of things that could kill her. MRI, whatever, ECG. First, let's just figure out which one is the problem. So let's do these three things. Should be enough. Alright, so how long do you have to wait here? I already told them what to do, so I'm not sure. Okay, venomous spider bite, you are in the good place, which is the traumatology, obviously, but you have a lot of things coming at you. But look at that, he doesn't have anything really, she doesn't have anything serious. A little breathing problem, it's not so good, but whatever. Let's do a physical and let's see. Blood test, we don't need that. Physical, it's pretty much everything is just a physical check, so that should give us everything we need. Okay, we are back to Robert Miller, and the MRI didn't show up anything. That's really crazy. That tells me he doesn't have this problem here. I'm pretty sure he has this one. Let's do a urine analysis. Should we do a microbial as well? You know what? Why don't we do a differential? Because actually, I would say that this is what he has. Okay? I'm pretty sure this is what he has. So if I can tell that, a person with a differential diagnosis skill should be able to say the same. Right? Or am I thinking too much? Okay. Blood pressure, thorax, temperature, nothing showed up here. Okay, it might be another person that we will have to hospitalize, but let's see. Basic visual test would actually, okay, it's so many different things. I don't even know where to start. Chest pain. I really would start. Let's do a speech listening. It can actually show some weird things. Look at that. All different things. An echo could be. Let's do an ECG actually. Okay, because that could be, it could be something with your heart, and that's dangerous, very dangerous. Neurological CRP is very quick, so why don't we do that as well? Okay, and in the meantime, let's see if why nobody comes to her. Hospitalized, filling free time. Okay, how about somebody actually coming and taking a look at her? Like, is that too much to ask for? Apparently, if somebody is hospitalized, then they take their sweet times to check her out, when actually she has some very serious problems. Do I have to, like, tell them myself to do some of these? Like, there is. Apparently, I have to tell them, okay, you know what? Apparently, I have to tell them to do some of it. So give him bronchiolitis, give him some antireplics, and some oxygen therapy, whatever. Anti-inflammatory, what do we need that for? Uh, that's alright. She doesn't need that. So yeah, let's go back to this guy here. I hope I'm not missing again somebody. Okay, so he has. We know what he has. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So physical, 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 physical. Serologic testing, we just give him the diet modification what we already have. Blood test, same thing. CT would just give him some bone strengthening pill, but it's a very slow one, so just go and treat him, that's all. So now that I gave her all this thing, okay, I already scheduled all this. Is somebody finally gonna take care of her? I'm really upset about it. And the problem is that I'm running out of time, guys. I'm a bit late, I'm running late, but I really would like to see some little kind of action. Like anything. Just show that somebody is doing something. So microbial sampling is done and apparently didn't show anything. So then what? He still have tenderness and fever. Okay, ECG we already did. Of course we did blood test. Let's see if he, I mean, Here's the problem. I know that he didn't have that. Let's do a fast. I never done that before. Is it? What is a fast? Okay, that can only be in trauma center and ICU. We don't. Well, we do have a trauma center, but then we have to hospitalize her, go to the trauma center and check her out. Because he really has so many problems, we might need to do that. Okay, we can use some USG if we want and all other stuff. USG is even an option here? We already did USG. Okay. So what else can we do, like what is normal? ELISA sampling. I don't really know what ELISA sampling is for. But actually, let's go for an RT-PCR just to make sure that he doesn't have that. But I think it's going to come back negative for sure. CT angiography, that sounds like a good one for us now. Angiography sounds like a good one. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do with this. Okay, at least this one, we figured it out. He has that one and nothing else. So let's just treat him over there. Venomous bite, we already found that one as well, so just treat her. These are the easy cases, but this one that we just dealt with is very difficult. Okay, at least we know that he has the urinary tract infection. That was good. Apparently, all we had to do was the temperature management. Is it? No, the differential. I think we did the differential diagnosis, and I told you that that's the problem, right? Now, what do we get if we do that? Recommendations, rehydration, and antibiotics. Now, we're already gonna get the antibiotics here. Rehydration, is it very serious? Could be. No. Okay, no worries. It's just, he just needs to drink a bit more water. That's fine. So why don't we just simply treat him right there? And should we give him some recommendations? Do we need that? No. Analgesics? No. Okay, we're good. Oh no, hold on. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep an eye on her. She is just... Oh, hold on. Thought that it was waiting for player. No. Hospitalized, waiting for a free examination room. What do you mean? We have free examination rooms. Okay, let's just see. So, okay, I didn't see when he started to get these things. I totally missed it. Oh gosh. That's so bad. Anyway, uh, here's the things, guys. I think it's way too late for me. I gotta go because tomorrow morning I have to get up early. Actually, I'm getting vaccinated, my second vaccine tomorrow morning, so I need to go to sleep. And I've been already streaming a bit longer than normal. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for the new subscriber. And I really hope that I can see you guys very soon again. Okay, check out my other videos as well, my other series, and hopefully you guys see other stuff that you like. But also in this series, this is already episode 37, so you should be able to find some things that you like. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna see you. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Finally, we have somebody in the hospital. As you can see, she already got some treatments, which unfortunately I didn't see. But I'm gonna try to keep an eye on her in the next episode. I might even let everybody else go and just treat her. I'm not even sure about that. So let's see. All right. Thank you, and I see you guys later. Bye bye.